What's up, Scorpio? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Alright, guys, so I'm so excited because the last, I would say, month or two, I was just playing catch up after the summer. So finally, I'm going to be back on track with, my timing for videos. I was posting like mid-months, like 5 days before the month was ending, but finally getting back up to par. Okay, guys? So Scorpio, let's see what's going on here. So with this being a mid-month reading, this is going to be about September 15th to October 15th for Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio signs. And we'll see how things are progressing with you guys. What's going on with the sign of Scorpio? Past, present, and future. Let me just turn the deck a few times here. Make sure not too many cards are upside down or right side up. Okay. Now guys, please keep in mind, and I say this all the time, that these are general readings. I always laugh when I see someone get really, really upset. Like if you ever get a personal reading and that happens, you have every right to get upset, but not for general ones, okay? But yeah, if it doesn't resonate, guys, get a personal reading. In that case, it will. And we'll see what's up. Alright, this is just about ready. Want to make sure it's nice and shuffled. Let's see, what stone do I want to use for you guys? Money and abundance. Okay, I'll keep that close by for y'all. And let's pull love while we are at it with the amethyst here. The rose quartz, rather. I have my amethyst stone here. I'll keep that here. So we have the King of Wands in the reverse, guys, that fell out. So that could be someone who's either promiscuous or somebody that is just being abusive over the authority that they feel they have in a situation, okay? All right. Oh my goodness, my phone goes off like crazy. It was so funny. One time my boyfriend's like, why is your phone always on silent? And I'm just like, you would absolutely hate me if my phone was on. So I just left it on one day and it was the most annoying day of my life and everybody understood why. Alright guys, so look at your energy here. I'm like in a super chill mood right now, guys, so be there with me. And I did promise today that I was going to shout her out, but I went to MAC today. They were having some discounts on foundations, and I got my face done. Her name is Alicia. She is amazing. So if you guys are makeup enthusiasts, I will leave her Instagram below so you can follow her, give her a look. All right, 9 of Cups, guys. Happiness, satisfaction. Just feeling like you have an overflow of abundance here, okay? And we have the Magician in the reverse, followed by the 2 of Cups. We have the 5 of Wands. We have the Lover's card. So, look, there's something here, Scorpio, that I feel is definitely making you guys very, very happy. But something about this I feel so far is questionable, to where some of you might end the situation. And maybe it's on the Scorpio's part, guys, because we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. But to be fair, there is no card with the earth energy or with the air energy that shows, necessarily a player, okay? So someone here who can just be playing some games. So let's see what that's about. Now, going into the past, guys, the first card that you have is the 7 of Cups in the reverse. And this is when you guys really see a situation for what it truly is. When you make a decision out of many. When you finally find the best path to go down. And you guys make a judgment that you feel is the best judgment in your case here. And we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So you guys, with that 7 of Cups in the reverse, you're realizing that something here is just very reckless, whether it's a person or whether it's just a situation within itself. And you guys make that, It's like you guys make that step to just say, okay, nope, I'm taking a step back here. I don't want to be involved with this. And you move past it. Okay? Four of Swords in the reverse, you put all that thought into it and you know that you have to move forward. And we have the Five of Swords. So you're just moving away from the conflict at this point. Whatever was causing you conflict. Okay? Whatever secrets there were, you're just moving away from it. You're moving on from it. Although emotionally, I feel like you guys may still be attached, or there's something that you have to close out here. But with the Fool card in the reverse, you are realizing that there is something here that is just not worth the risk and effort. Now, we do have the Empress card and the Six of Swords here, followed by that Hermit again. So I feel like some sort of new start comes into your life, but you're still having a difficult time moving away from whatever that was. But with this new start, it helps you to get over the ending. Any sort of betrayal or loss or rejection that you feel, okay, or that you had to put upon another person, you are getting past it with this new beginning that comes in for you. And we have the Tower card. So a big inevitable change comes in, something that shakes the ground beneath you. And we have the Ten of Wands. Alright, so with the Ten of Wands, it's like you're burdened by what you had to let go of, but there's something here that's making you feel better. I just feel like you guys are just really, really on guard with what's coming into your life. Okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse. So whether it was you or another person you were dealing with, whether it was a water sign like you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or just another sign altogether that's taking on this energy, it just wasn't going the way that you guys expected it to. Alright? And I feel like you guys might be just mentally stuck on that. With the Eight of Swords, your biggest battle is going to be your own mind, guys. This is you having to get past a certain mindset, get past a certain person, get past a certain, you know, maybe disappointment that you had. Alright? Just know that it's over. It's done. Now, the beautiful thing about the Death card is that when something here dies, something new comes in. That's why you see that duality. Okay, yeah, you have, you know, the Grim Reaper there, but with this White Horse coming in, that's, you know, ability to go elsewhere, to move into something that's going to be, you know, better than what you're ending, or just a change within itself. But you guys are stuck on what you know wasn't a good idea. Okay, but you guys are being boss about it. Alright, now this could be the card for Aries or Virgo, but in this case, this is your energy. This is you saying, look, I got things I gotta do, and although I might have been somewhat invested in that, I know that is probably not the best decision for me. I'm gonna stay on my queen status. I'm gonna stay on my king status. I'm gonna do what I need to do to ensure that I'm doing well in life. So you stand your ground above all the bullshit. And this is the center of your reading, guys. So this is where every card is gonna connect. So you guys are really, really standing your ground to adversity. Scorpio, I love it because your journey has been such a beautiful one to watch, and you guys just have such a strong backbone now. And I feel like any of you who might have felt weak in the past, whether it was because of love or just shit happening in your life, I don't feel like you react to things the same. I don't feel like you guys are giving out your power the way that I picked up on in the past. Alright, and we have the Knight of Pentacles here. So maybe you're standing your ground. Okay, and there's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn around, whether you're standing your ground against them, whether they're helping you to get past certain things. But this could also just be the energy you have where you're moving forward in life methodically. You're really thinking about each step before you take it to ensure that you're not making mistakes here. We have the Nine of Swords. Alright, so the concern is still there, guys. There's still a sense of debilitation that you feel within yourself, but you're moving. You're getting past the situation. You know that it was a waste of time and effort, and it's something that you just had to let go of. Okay? And because of that, you find balance. You find that equal give and take. You find your own state of homeostasis. Why is this here? Six of Pentacles. Page of Cups. So you guys are balanced, and there's things that you're in the process of working on. Maybe it's a new idea that you have, something you're very passionate about, someone new that you're talking to, something new that you're building. And you have the Five of Cups in the reverse, so you guys keep that positive mindset. And oh my god, it really makes me happy, guys, because just let's go like 6 months back, for example. A lot of the readings I was doing, I was just being hard on you guys, but in a loving way, where I just felt like there was too much power being given away to people or circumstances that did not deserve it. And I love it because even if your circumstances haven't 100% changed, your reaction to it is. Okay? It doesn't matter what a person does or what people bring into your life. You always have the power of how you react. Okay? When somebody really upsets me, when someone does something that's really fucked up, they don't get a reaction. They can't. Okay? You know, if it's a troll or something, I might say something smart. But if it's just someone that was close to me, someone that I expected a lot from, and they fuck me over, I gracefully just exit. I don't have time for it. And I feel like that's kind of the take that you guys are, taking in life. And what's beautiful is that although there could have been something that you lost or had to let go of, you're focusing on what you still have going for you. You're not focusing on the spilled milk anymore. Moving forward, you have the Three of Cups, celebration, having fun in the situation, going out, partying. Knight of Cups in the reverse. So that is that promiscuous card. So maybe you're just single and having fun. The Hanged Man. Okay, so at this point, I feel like your loyalty is to you. And it doesn't have to, if you're in a relationship, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're going to be cheating on the person. I really hope that you guys don't take that route, if that's your case. But this is just a sense of, I'm going to go with my flow, and I'm going to look around, and I'm going to see what suits me. Is this the person that picks what's going to suit them right off bat? Probably not. Okay, this is a person that wants to try all the ice cream flavors before they decide which one is their favorite. Okay, but I feel like you guys are just living life, and there's part of you that's kind of like guarded and maybe scorned against what you had to walk away from. So I feel like, if this had to be a love reading, it would be me talking to a lot of singles right now. But again, if it's a relationship, if there is something that upsets you, maybe you're walking away from the person, or maybe you're just putting yourself first. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's the only way to, truly be happy when we come out of something difficult. Put ourselves first for a little bit. We have the Sun card, brightness, abundance that comes into your life. We have the Ten of Swords. Could also be something that comes to light here. And the Five of Wands. Okay. For my singles, because I feel like this might resonate a little bit with love. If this is your case and it resonates up to now, I'm feeling like someone that you moved away from, or something that you knew just wasn't going to serve you. I feel like you could find out something about them that bothers you. Okay, for those of you that could be in a relationship, or maybe you're dealing with someone who's promiscuous, it doesn't matter who's being promiscuous here, it will come out. Okay, so if you're doing that and you know you shouldn't be and you don't want to get caught, just don't do it. Okay, but yeah, things are coming to light here. Somebody's going to feel betrayed. Someone's going to feel conflicted. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles, so this could be a very strong Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy. Are you guys just finding a sense of stability? But let's see. Four of Cups. An offer that's accepted here. And the World card in the reverse. Okay. An offer comes in, guys, that you're very, very happy about. Okay. You take that offer. You're not over something you have to leave behind, though. So you're going into something new, but your thoughts are still on the past. So it's like, I feel you have someone there. Okay, if this is pertaining to you in regards to love, but someone is just on your mind. And okay, so let's look at it a little differently. Let's say this is with work. How would I look at this? I would say that if you or anyone else within the workplace has been unreliable, has been doing any sort of shady shit, that will come out. So it's the same thing. It'll apply. And for some of you, if it's something that's, some really schemish shit, it's gonna come out, and you could maybe lose a job, maybe be asked to leave. But I still see at the end of this, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's work or relationship, there's something that you're still emotionally binded to from the past, but your new thing that's coming in is going to be incredible. It's something that can provide a lot of stability. If it is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, then this is someone that I think in most cases could work. Okay, someone that can provide that stability. If this is within money, you're still going towards something where you're going to come up beautifully in regards to finances. But we got to let this go, guys. Whatever this is, let's turn this around and let's end that chapter. Okay? All right. Because it's just showing here that there's something that you guys have to amicably part ways with and leave it in the past. And once you do, you're happy. But there's something that you have to stop trying to manifest in order to find stability. Scorpio, you know what this is. Okay? I'm glad I went deeper into this because at this point, you guys shouldn't be sitting here anymore and saying, okay, well, maybe she could be talking about this person or that person or this situation. No, it should be super, super clear with that High Priestess there, because that is someone who's very intelligent, someone who's all-knowing, somebody that just has that gut instinct to know what's going to be good or bad for them. Okay? All right, so let's pull you guys an Earth Magic Oracle card. This is a deck by Stephen D. Farmer. Okay, that came out quickly. All right, so let's let that fall. Look what you guys got. Full moon, completion, but it's in the reverse. This is literally what we were just dealing with. Okay, you guys have that world card in the reverse. Same concept here, guys. There is a cycle in your life that must be completed, guys. And you know what it is. Guys, this is the same exact thing that came out, okay? So, complete it. With this instinct card here, this is the High Priestess. You know, if I had to call it something where it's like you already know, you feel it. And we've had this conversation before, guys, that not everybody's going to have the same heart as you. Not everybody's going to love the way you do or treat situations the same that you will. And I wish that this was the type of world where you can just, you know, go up to a person and say, yo, did you play me? And that person can have the balls to say, yeah, my bad. But 7 out of 10 times it's going to be denial, denial, denial. Okay? Unless you dish out actual proof. And that is why realizing that there's just a lot of discrepancies and things like that in the world, I go off of feelings. When it comes to friendships, when it comes to lovers, when it comes to job offers, when it comes to just anything I'm asked to do business-wise. Okay? Even if I don't have any reason, like specifically to say no, and I just feel like something's off, it's going to be cut out. Okay? So people might look at you sideways sometimes because it's like, yo, this person's lame. They cut me off. They didn't really have a reason. Even though in the back of their head they knew that they were fucking you over, they just, you know, didn't think you knew about it. So this is going to be one of those times, guys, where you really, really have to use that wolf instinct. Okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, you may not have that solid thing that says, okay, well, this is why I can't go in that direction. So it has to be a feeling. Scorpio, you guys have been through hell and back. Okay, you guys have gone through so much shit. And the most beautiful thing about going through shit is that when you go through similar shit, or when something similar is trying to come into your life, it's going to click right away. Your soul is going to remember how you felt going through it before. Even if it's in a whole new scenario and a whole completely different person. Players have certain auras, guys. Okay? Shitty people have certain auras. I have been in front of people that have smiled in my face and I have no reason to dislike them. And I'm just like, yo, something's off. And I'll find out something very crazy about them. Okay? You guys have to listen to that. Alright? This is not just something reserved for psychics or intuitives or anything like that. Every human on this planet has that. It's how we survive. When we know someone, you know, is just going to give us pure shit. And, you know, it's so funny because I'm trying to get to the point where I can wean off cards and just look at a person and read them. Okay? And it has a lot to do with the whole intuition thing. But I'm with my boyfriend the other day and, well, let me not be so direct with what I'm going to say. I'm going to be a little bit vague about this, but I'm going to twist the story just in case anyone he knows could be watching. But let's just say I had a very brief conversation with somebody, and it's someone that I did not know, okay? And after talking, I'm like, yo, what's up with that person? Like, I don't know. I feel bothered after talking to them, although they were very pleasant. They were very, very pleasant. It's someone who could really articulate themselves, someone who was very well spoken, well presented. And I just heard like so many crazy stories, and it's just like, wow, my soul knew that this was not a person that could be trusted before I even did. Okay, so that's what you guys have to listen to. If there's something that's throwing you off, if there's something that doesn't feel comfortable, just listen to that, okay? Really, really listen to that. And, you know, I've really been just listening to that voice a lot lately myself, to the point where I can look at a photo of someone and tell you if it's going to be a good fit for you or not, okay? Things like that. And I've been right every time, because that's there. So listen. All right, stop worrying about the past. I know it's easier said than done, but you guys gotta let that shit go. Let it go, leave it there, and it shows something new and amazing coming in. And the worst thing that we could ever do is to taint something new and beautiful and positive with negativity from our past. So if you guys are gonna move on to something new and you want a good life and you want to be happy and you want to be trust-free, just make sure you allow yourself to be. And if someone has disappointed you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you know, the 6th, 7th, 8th time, that's on you. After 2 times of someone doing something shady, that's just who they are, okay? And they do not respect you if they do not change after that time, all right? 2 chances at most. That is my motto. Anything after that, I'm done, okay? So you guys really, really need to listen to that, because I feel like there was some sort of promise that maybe was made to you guys. Or something that you saw as promising, but I just don't feel like that's going to fall through, and that's okay, because what's meant for you will be for you, and you won't have to fight, okay? You don't have to window shop on your own relationship. You don't have to feel like you're a stranger in your own house. There's something out there that is going to make you feel so loved and so needed, so just go towards that, okay? All right, guys, so for my Scorpios who are in Florida, I've been opened up to a few opportunities to just do some gigs in person, like just to read at certain shops in the area. Now, if you guys are around like Hillsborough County, or that's a drive you'd be able to make, let me know, because before jumping into something like this, I just want to see if there would be, you know, clients that would want to do this. All right, so I just think it would be such a great way, because anytime I've ever spoken on the phone with someone, or I've read for someone in person, it has always been such a beautiful connection, and it's like I really just feel you, and it's something that I want to do more in person, but it's just I wasn't doing it before because I don't have an office outside of my home, and as much as I love y'all, I'm not just going to invite anyone into my home, you know, if I don't know them. So this would be, I think, a really fun opportunity just to talk, be able to sit across from each other at a table, and, you know, let me know if you guys are in the area and if that's something that you'd be down for, okay, guys? But in regards to personal readings, if you want to speak in person, or in a phone call rather, like Skype, anything like that, then you guys would have to get at least an hour reading or more. The standard wait time for readings is anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks, okay? Within the next week or so, week to 2 weeks, I'm going to put that down to 2 weeks, but I will let you guys know. I'll make a video announcing it. But if you guys really just want to hold the spot, just go ahead and order it as soon as possible so that you can hold your place in line. If you guys have something pressing, I do offer emergency readings. So with those, I will get back to you within 2 days, excluding Sundays and major U.S. holidays, okay? Other than that, there's also an option on my website, and all of these links are in the description. It's called a quick question. So it's like an emergency reading, but kind of for those that just need like a quick answer, like, hey, should I do this on Friday? And I will get that out to you, okay? If you guys have something really pressing, and it's just like a question, you know, this happened to me yesterday where someone's like, hey, you know, something really crazy is about to happen tomorrow. It's a big deal for me, you know. Can you tell me how this should go? And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I stopped everything that I was doing because it was something pressing. So I'm here for you guys, okay? I understand that we're humans and we have needs. But if it is something that you can wait the 2 days, then please just let me work, because I'm always really, really swamped. And I just like to do things in order. But I am open-minded, especially if it's something that can cause a lot of grievance if you don't have your answer right away, okay? Well, other than that, I love you. I love y'all so much. I'm on an app called Instant Go as well for iPhone users, where you guys can just text me a question and I will send you an invoice just based on how many questions you ask. And once you pay it, I will give you the response, okay? So guys, I will be back with your October readings, and I'm excited because look at me about to start October readings before October. Lissette is back in full force. Take care, y'all.